Hey family, it is Tuesday, April 24th, and it is 6:43. So I'm making running an errand, and yeah, just out and about. I just wanted to pop in and say hey, and give you a little bit of a update on my little pimple on my nose. It's looking kind of today, so that there's a little scab on there. I pulled it off, and then some of the yucky stuff started oozing out, and then I kind of kept dabbing it a little, very lightly, and I squeezed it a couple of times, and more of that yucky stuff started coming out. And yeah, it kind of reminded me of, have you ever watched Dr. Pimple Popper? Kind of reminded me of that. I don't know why, don't judge me, I enjoy watching that show. Oh gosh, so for those of you who've never seen it, it's on TLC. TLC has all these interesting shows. They got one about feet, how all these people have foot surgeries, or they have all these unique things going on with their feet, and they have to have surgery or some kind of corrective action done, or something done. Yeah, Dr. Pimple Popper is a dermatologist, and she helps individuals that have these growths on any part of their body. And you just never know. It just, I just look at that and I'm just so empathetic of it. You just never know what people go through. There was this young black guy. He had like this growth on the back of his neck, and it was so huge. Like, I think he said at first it started very small, and then he would take like a t-shirt or something and kind of drape it around his neck to kind of cover it. And he said, he would go and apply for jobs, and they would entertain him, for an interview, but they wouldn't hire him. And it got to the point where he was living on the street. But I think a friend took him in, and he was staying with the friend and the friend's mom. And so that's just... But anyway, Dr. Pimple Popper was able to help him somewhat, because she saw that she was very cautious that it was, and looking to make sure that it wasn't connected to his spine. And it was, I think, did she do like an x-ray or something like that? So she went and got a specialist, someone that could actually do the surgery for him safely. And it was done. And so not right away. I think he had to go, of course she had to do the x-rays and stuff. And so then he came back, and when he came back, she told him that she had someone that would do the surgery for him. And I think the first time he came, she was able to drain that growth a little bit, but she did tell him that it would some more of the was it like a liquid or something like that would accumulate again. And so it did. And I think it happened to him before. I think he had went to a doctor, and they drained it, and it grew back again, like it filled up with some type of fluid. And so it's just interesting how the body does things. And there are people who have lipomas, or some of them have tumors, and it's just interesting and kind of scary at the same time. So anyway, just wanted to talk about that. I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey family, it's Sunday, went to church. Just came from the post office. I stopped at the grocery store before that, and picked up a couple of things. I was low on juice, so I got some more juice. You know, my favorite juice. I got some chicken broth, and what else did I get? Juice, chicken broth. I got a rotisserie chicken. I don't think I've ever bought a rotisserie chicken. Now, I bought fried chicken. Never bought a rotisserie chicken. So there's a couple of things I want to do with the rotisserie chicken. Just cut it up, and the white meat, you know, maybe shred it and have like nachos with it, or salad, or whatever. I just want to have that. I used to take whole chickens and bake them, and it seems like it's just not coming out right. It's not coming out the way it used to. I used to be able to get the skin nice and crisp, but I don't know if I'm not leaving it in there long enough. I get to a point where I don't want it to, I want it to be crispy, but I don't want to burn it. You know, I don't want to dry it out. And so maybe I should baste it more. So that's something that I'm going to try to do in the future. What else did I get? I got some popcorn. Popcorn, juice, rotisserie chicken. Oh, I went to go get some ground chicken, and I was in Publix, and you know, in Publix, those of you who are familiar with Publix grocery store, some of their stuff is, you're gonna pay more. I'd say the quality is there too, but you're gonna pay more. So if I go to Walmart or if I go to Kroger, I can get maybe a pound of ground chicken for like $3 and some change. Here it was $4.50 because you get 2 for $9, so $4.50 a package. You don't get no more than if you were to buy the the ground chicken for Kroger or Walmart. You get the same amount, but you're paying more, and it looks better. But I had to, I got to thinking, do I really need this? Do I need to spend $1 some change more? I know it's quality, but do I need to get that? And then I started thinking, do I have some already at home? And I was like, yeah, I do have some ground chicken at home. So I'm like, you know what? I already got this rotisserie chicken. Doesn't make any sense because the ground chicken, I'm gonna do the same thing with the ground chicken I'm gonna do with the rotisserie, except for the rotisserie I may have it, I may eat it differently, cut it out, warm it up, but the white meat I'm gonna shred, use it in a salad, and oh, my earrings coming off. I have these silver earrings, hoop earrings that I got. I've had these. I was trying to remember where I got them. I think I got them at TJ Maxx here in the area. I used to always go to the TJ Maxx that's closest to me. There's another one that's a little farther south. And that's the one I've been going to recently, because the one that was closest to me was, after a while, it was like, it wasn't good to go. I need to Google and see if that TJ Maxx is still there. TJ Maxx, and there's a, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it. It starts with, the name of the store starts with a B. Burlington. I need to go to Burlington. Maybe I'll make a trip tomorrow and go to Burlington. And TJ Maxx is like right in that same shopping area. Well, it used to be. I don't know if it's still there. So I think that's where I got these hoop earrings, and they are silver, and they are durable. They've lasted for years and years and years. But right now, they're starting to like fall out. The little part you bend it up or bend it down. When you bend it down, you're locking it into place so that, you know, when you have the earrings on your ears, you know, they're not supposed to fall off. But I've noticed these earrings have been falling off. So I'm in the market for some genuine silver, because these are genuine silver. So that means I'm probably going to have to pay some money for them to replace them, because I think I'm going to have to retire these earrings. Recently I bought some Coach earrings. They've been giving my left ear, the ear that's pierced, giving it a lot of trouble. Like my ear gets kind of sore, and normally when I take some peroxide and clean the ear, you know, that happens from time to time. You gotta clean your ear, and it would feel better. So I did it a couple of days ago when I bought that peroxide from Sam's Club, because I had some peroxide, but it was old. I mean, old. So I'm thinking, okay, well, it probably still is good, but I think the peroxide has, I think it was just way past its expiration date. So I went and bought some new, and it seemed to, my ear seemed to, that little soreness in my ear seemed to have cleared up. They seemed to fix whatever was going on around there. Yeah, I had bought some Coach earrings, and yeah, I like them, but they just they weren't agreeing with my left ear. So I got to try now, since I think I cleared up this, whatever it was, irritation. Yeah. So I'm on my way home. So it's breakfast time. Thursday's my day off. So I got my favorite. I got some turkey bacon in the oven and some Cheddar Bay biscuits. You know, they sell those at some of the stores. You can buy them from, is that Red Lobster? I got a couple of Cheddar Bay biscuits in there. And so that's going to be breakfast. So I just found a video that I don't think I posted yet. I'm going to go and research and see. If not, I'm going to be posting it soon. Okay, so I got the Cheddar Bay biscuit, turkey bacon. I put some of, this is what I was talking about in one of the cinnamon honey butter. Check it out if you haven't already. If you have, let me know what you think about it. I love it. I got a little bit on the top, as you can see right there. And then I also put the Cheddar Bay, because when you buy these biscuits, they put the seasoning, the little sprinkling, like I said, cheese, but there's also cheese on the inside. If you can see that. So take a bite. Take a bite of the bacon. I know you don't want to bite the same end I bit, so go ahead. See you later. Where the hell is? Hey, it's not an mess. Jag men vad det är. Det är det. Ja, det är det. No dish no sausage no dish se galera não suma e também existe esse exemplo não me não há e no se relaxa não só ana né isso acho que não é de legal era bem que eu ani para me there on the very cash eu não me não lembro se there like either não me na classe lá não sei My stuff. Make every girl. Except every nation. Like I said. Hey family. So it's Friday, April 26th. But remember I was talking about an excuse the areas down at the bottom. I have to clean that. Remember I was talking about Swiffer having a wood cleaning pad, and I wanted to get it. So I did get it, and I went over the floor last night, and I think it did a pretty good job. So just wanted to share that. Hi family. Monday morning, April 29th. Next to last day of April. Ooh, I forgot to turn the air on. It's 70 degrees, but I feel like I'm feeling some humidity. I think today's gonna be a really nice day. I think tomorrow is when it's supposed to rain. So just out here trying to get some exercise. I was trying to talk myself into not walking this morning, and I'm glad that I didn't listen and I talked myself back into doing it. I was just going to postpone it until Thursday, but then I had to remember Monday was the day that I chose to do. At first, initially, it was Thursday. I think, did I start doing? I think I started doing my first couple of, when I started thinking, let me start walking again. I think I said, I was trying to decide what day. Well, Sundays were out because, I go to church or babysitting. And so Sundays weren't in. Either Monday or Thursday. So I was like, well, maybe I'll do it on my, is that the last day off of the week? I guess it is. But anyway, it's the last day for my week that I'm off. But anyway, and then I did go out one day on a Thursday, and I just did not feel comfortable. It doesn't mean that every Thursday is going to be like that, but that was just my way of processing it. I think it was really my way of trying to get out of walking, because with exercising, it's just starting. It's the starting for me that that is challenging. And so because I can try to talk myself in and out of stuff. You make the time to do what you want to do. So if it was something that I want to go just do some window shopping, oh yeah, I can do that. But if it's exercising, oh well, my back, I've been having some back pain problems, or I'm just making little excuses. So I will tend to make excuses and not do anything. So see you on the track. Okay, so I'm out here walking, and I just remember that there's early voting going on. So we're in the at the end of this year, we'll be at the presidential election. So all these other elections that are popping up are very important. So make sure you look up, Google, see who your candidates are, and so you can make a good choice in who we want to work for us. So I got my jacket on, and it's kind of breezy out here. It's not cold, but it's a nice cool breeze coming through. And I got one of them squirrels. Was I telling you guys about this? I think I did. I was calling them gangster squirrel. They're very at one time they were very aggressive. people were feeding them, and so they got to the point where they felt like everybody should feed them. You know, they didn't know. But anyway, so now they always had a sign not to feed them, period. But people feed them anyway. Now there's a sign that says you can feed them, but you have to be 5 feet away from the track. Whew. Okay, I'll pop back in. I'll finish this walk. So I decided to go over and get online to what I thought was early voting. So I'm waiting. I noticed there's some younger kids there. I'm like, what's going on? I seen somebody come and he had like a voting sticker and he got online with someone. I don't know if that was his wife, his girlfriend, whatever. And she had a young child with her. So I'm just standing there waiting. And, the door opens and it looks like some people go inside. And so some other lady said, are they calling names? And so somebody said 5th grade. And so she rushes to the door. Then somebody else is walking to get online. And she looked at me and she's like, did they not finish the testing? And so I'm like, I have no idea. And so I'm like, okay, sure, you stand online for the wrong thing. Like, where's voting? I don't feel like trying to figure things out. I just got off the line and came over. I'm gonna find out. I just don't feel like finding out now. I'm sweaty. I need to take a shower. And, I thought I could, from my experience when I do the early voting, I may have to wait, but it's not a long wait. That's what I was really surprised to see, that long line. I was like, okay, everybody trying to vote. I should have asked the gentleman that was in front of me that had the voting sticker. That's what I should do. But, yeah. So, I'm headed on back home. I'm going to take a shower. I mentioned something yesterday. I think it was yesterday, about checking out the Burlington in my area. One thing I found out, I was telling you there was one that was closest to me, and then there was one a little bit further off. The one that I referred to as being closest to me is going to open next month, the 15th of May. So I was like, wow. So they must have, I don't know what happened, but I guess they shut it down for whatever reason, or forever, how long. And now they're reopening it. And so I'm going to check out the one that's a little bit further from me. And so if there's something in there that looks like it's, you guys might be interested, I have to remember to share with you guys. Because some stores, after a while, because I remember that Burlington, the one that I was saying that it's going to open up next month, reopen or whatever. It was pretty good. It had some deals. Matter of fact, the lines were always long. It was always great. It was just a bustling, thriving Burlington. But it got to the point where people started stealing. And I think there were a couple of incidences where the cops were called. It was just ridiculous. So I just got to the point where a lot of the good deals you couldn't get anymore. It was probably the people that worked there were helping their friends out, or helping themselves or their families out. Who knows a lot was going on there. And so it was always crowded, always a bunch of people there, always a bunch. And it wasn't always like that, but it grew into that because I think the items, the clothing, that was being offered, and the prices of the clothing was looked at as good. And so that was around the time when my sons were younger, and here I am trying to shop for them. And I didn't trust to give them money and go shopping, because they're gonna spend it on something else, But anyway, so I'm getting ready to hop up here. I'm gonna go home, take my shower, and get dressed. I'll pop in later. So out to run one errand and look at my I'm gonna look at my list to see if there's something else that I need to pick up while I'm out. But my I'm planning on just doing that, just going to the post office and coming back. Today's the off day, and I'm just planning just to do that, just be home and just be off and do some cleaning, and yeah, maybe prepare for my next 2 days of work. So what I normally do is cook a couple of things that I can warm up for lunch, for dinner, and have leftovers a couple of times. And so I made some fish, and I don't know why I kind of like when I ate the salmon. I made salmon and I made tilapia. I was trying to figure out which one I want. I said, well, if I eat salmon that particular night, then maybe I'll have tilapia the other night. I wound up just having the tilapia. I did take a piece to sample this salmon, and I just was turned off. Like, I don't normally get turned off by salmon. I love salmon. I don't know what was going on with me that night. Maybe my taste buds changed or something like that. I don't know what was going on, but I went on ahead and that salmon's still sitting in the refrigerator, and I think I need to throw it out, because this was like last week. I have a bad habit of holding on, because I'm eating leftovers over and over and over again. I have a bad habit of leaving stuff in there, and then when I go to clean out the refrigerator, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize this was in there. This has been in there for a minute. And yeah, so I have to get better with cleaning out the refrigerator. Clean it out once a week instead of once ever so often. Terrible. I know that's terrible. But yeah, there's a lot of cleaning up I need to do, period. And so I'll just have to tackle whatever I need to clean, do a little bit at a time. That's what a friend told me, and it has stuck with me since then. And I tried to use that tactic, and it does work. It just so happens that I have to, I just have to do it. So like today, I knew I wanted to clean the bathroom, so I got up before I did anything, before I ate anything. I got up and cleaned the area of the bathroom that I wanted to clean. So, which was the floor. And so when I go back there, I'm gonna go get the toilet and wipe down the sinks and do that. So, yeah. Okay, this is interesting here, lamb shanks. So I'm in Costco. I would love to try that, but I'm just concerned that I might not like the sauce. And we got some mashed potatoes, seared salmon, smoked pulled pork. Hey, so I stopped into Costco. Well, you saw. I tried to show a couple of items that I thought was really interesting. I've been thinking about lamb chops, man. I wish I had got the recipe my mom used to make. She used to make very good lamb chops. So I think I'm gonna look around. I might be able to find something, but she knew it, so she had to write it down. But anyway, maybe she saw another recipe and maybe it'll jog my memory. So I got a slice of pizza. Earlier I was talking about eating healthy. Pray for me. I try. I don't know what it is. I was doing good a couple of times when I was going to Costco. I wasn't. Okay, guys. So I went into Burlington, and I didn't take my phone out because this time I remembered you guys, but it wasn't worth it. I was really disappointed. I forgot I had been to Burlington like about, was it 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years. This same Burlington over here. And I was really disappointed. I know things change, you know, as time goes on, but my God. There was Steve Madden bags in there. Then there was Guess bags in there. And these look like knockoffs of those bags. And then there's another one. I don't know if that was supposed to be Anne Klein. It was AK. And then there was another one I couldn't make out. It had some kind of emblem. I probably should have so you guys could see it. Because I just... Maybe that's Burlington is known for that type of thing. But I know when I used to go to Burlington had pretty decent, it had a decent amount of items. Here, I saw some juicy, and I said, oh, you know, because some of the shoppers that I see on TikTok, they some of them have gone into they're in Burlington, and the items that they have was pretty decent, but this one here, ooh, maybe that's why the one over, I don't know what happened to the one that I was telling you about that I said was closest to me. I always think of those stores in that area as closest to me because I used to frequent those a lot. And now the ones on this side, I guess you could say this side of town, they were starting to build up over here. Now they're built up. People are coming over here. And so, yeah. As I remember someone asking me, how come I didn't shop around this area? And I said, I don't even remember what I said, but thinking from my point of view, I was just so used, you know, you get used to doing something a certain way. And so I'm trying to figure out this left turn light here. And you can go, but there's traffic coming along here that's kind of dangerous. I guess you just go at your own risk. I want to get on this side because there's some stores over here that I want to check out. And I didn't even know they had these many shopping outlets or stores or whatever until my mom and dad took me in this area. Their dentist was in this area, and yeah, Yeah, and then there's a Kroger, or is it a Publix? It's one of the grocery stores not too far from here as well. Okay, so now it's green. That's weird. The traffic here, as you can see, is crazy. So in this area here, I've taken you guys over here, but when I go to BJ's, I'm not going to BJ's today. BJ's ain't gonna do nothing but piss me off because I'm looking for, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. They're gonna make me angry because something's going on with that sweet tea that I like. It's like you see them all over, and then at one moment you don't see them anymore. So Amazon sold it, BJ's sold it. So now the last time I looked at BJ's, they were saying they were out of stock. Amazon, the price was ridiculous. I think it was $3 or $4 more than what I was used to getting. What if I should go in, what is this, Academy Sports? Because I'm looking for like some t-shirts I can wear while when I go walk. I have the darndest time. First of all, I couldn't find my pants that I wear. There was 2 pair of pants I wear. Some are something like sweatpants, but they're a very light material and has drawstring. That's what I love about. Both of them have drawstring, so you can adjust, you know, because my weight has been fluctuating up and down. Anyway, I couldn't find that. Is this person gonna stop? Where did? My goodness. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't find. Then I had the hardest time trying to figure out, okay, where's my t-shirt? And then I found this Georgia t-shirt I forgot I had. I got a couple of years ago. I'm not gonna be able to wear that much longer because it has like a little tiny hole right in the front, and I can wear it now, but after a couple more washes and wears, I'm not gonna be able to wear that too much longer. So I'm just gonna go in here and look and see if I can find some t-shirts. I'm thinking I'm not, because I don't know, they're just some of the stuff they have, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I need to look in the men's part, because I want something long and big, you know, and comfortable. Anyway, look, y'all, I had a big win. 250 bingo chips. See, it had like, I had 20,000 something, I don't know. Probably 500 and something like that, 400 and something. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you.